Now it's not going to be Jaden Seals to bowl from the C end, it's Danny Lamb to open, and he starts off with a real loosener that's hammered for 4 by Zafar Gohar, short, wide and begging to be hit. To the people in these high-vis jackets doing loops around one area of the promenade.
Robinson in bowls to Zafar, who works that one down to 5. In comes Robinson and bowls and driven by Zafar. That's a lovely looking shot. Seals is in hot pursuit, but he is not going to get there.
It's a short from Lamb, and Zafar pulls it away a long way in front of square because he's got plenty of time. Lamb is not really quick enough. That tempting gap in the covers for him.
Robinson again, bowls, and this time he does drive, but this time he's going to get 4 runs. That was slightly over pitched by Ollie Robinson. It was slightly wide of the off stump.
45 runs from here.
In comes Robinson around the wicket, bowls to Zafar, who drives nicely through the covers. More runs here, and he's going to pick up a couple of runs, and this means it's going to be a half century for Zafar Gohar, who's batted really well here today. Robinson in again, bowls to Hector, who's going to get 4 runs, and that won't improve Ollie Robinson's mood any. Was outside the off stump.
Absolutely wild. 363 for 8. Lamb bowls to Zaman Akhtar, who comes forward and goes across his stumps and plays a shot that ends
before. Carson coming over the wicket now, this time to the right-handed Akhtar. What's happened to that? He's swept it away.
Hudson Prentice again, bowls, and Zafar cuts firmly. That's going to be 4 runs. Wide of the off stump, and he just cut the ball away through the slip cordon for 4.
Dear me, must have rattling something in front of a baby. In goes Coles, bowls, oh, he's got him! It's just squeezed into the ground by Zafar Gohar.
As Carson again bowls, there he is, he has played his shots absolutely teed off.
Yes, he should have brought out the nutmeg shot.
Yes, the nutmeg.
That's Siva Brunt fame. Slog sweep. This has gone high in the air and it's gone into the gap.
Here's Carson. Bowls. Oh, there's an edge. There's a thick edge, but there's only one slip, and that will go for 4. It's gone down the hill towards the C end of things. 413 for 9 following that. Dale on to 11. Onwards and upwards for Gloucestershire as Carson goes in. Oh, he's given that a wallop. Look at that strike rate for Singdale. 122. Here comes Carson. Oh!
We ought to know, probably.
Oh, it's a Land Rover. It's the Land Rover Defender. This is driven off a half volley from Singdale. That one was over-pitched, and it's going to be runs for Hayne. Booking fee, but free for juniors. Singdale is in bowls. This is edged and caught in the gully. Gloucestershire have their first wicket. I think he may well be coming back after the breaks. Singdale bowls, this is driven, that's a gorgeous shot from Tom Clark through the covers, and that will go. Goodman is in bowls, he's tried the Yorker, it's squeezed away down fine. There was a shout for leg before, but I think it's come off bat, and it's gone very fine, and for 4 runs, so Alsop.
Singdale, here he is, once more, bowls, whoa, and that is skewed away, sliced away there, squaring up to it.
Zafar Gohar making 60. Zaman Akhtar 45 not out as in comes Goodman bowls, and that's a nice looking shot. Best shot Tom Alsop has played. Drills the ball down the ground, and that's going to be 4 runs. Slightly over pitching.
Polymath of sports. He's in and bowls, and that's slashed away through the gap, nowhere near.
Here is Zafar, slip and a short leg, and down the pitch comes Alsop. Oh, he's played that one beautifully. His back leg sort of kicked out to the side. Zafar bowls, sweep shot from Clark. He's hit that well. That's going to take some stopping, and it won't be stopped. Has to jog after it from Tom Price at deep backward square, and very nicely played. Business throwing me off.
Zafar in bowls, reverse swept by Alsop, which is a good shot, but he runs away for 4 runs. It's one of those which, if it goes horribly wrong and you get yourself plumb LBW or bowled, everybody says, what an awful shot. In comes Price. Bowls. Oh, hammered down the ground by Tom Clark, and that will do his confidence well to good. It's drilled down the ground for 6 runs.
Any sort of situation to keep escalating, so you've got to stay on top of it. Singdale bowls, short but not short enough, clattered away.
Well, too unpleasant. So right arm around, he comes again, and that is cut away with great control, just backward.
Price in again, bowls, and straight away, well recognised by Clark, who goes aerial, hits the ball over wide-ish mid-on for 4 runs. Price in bowls, and Clark works this to mid-on and takes a single, and that's a good half-century from Tom Clark, who's had a difficult start to the season. He made 12 in the first match, out first ball last week at Gloucestershire. As Goodman is in bowls, and he's past the outside edge. He's got a little nick on that as Tom Clark.
Here we are, 2 slips. Alsop facing, shuffling across his crease. It's gone aerial, but he's hit it hard, and he's pierced the ring. There was a dive at extra cover. At the crease, looking calm as... Oh, and that is played beautifully up there, off the back foot.
Here's Price round the wicket bowling to Alsop, tucks this one behind square on the onside, and that is 50 for Tom Alsop, and it's come off exactly 100 deliveries at tee. Price bowls on drive from Pujara. That's a beautiful shot, just to the onside of the stumps, and that is 4 runs.
Around the wicket for the last over before tee, and driven away by Alsop through the covers for 4 runs. That's a lovely shot. Price in bowls. Pujara drives down the ground. I'm not sure that's going to go for 4. Van Buren is in hop suit. Yes, he does. He gives up the chase.
Those the runs will come. Goodman in bowls. Alsop drives. That's a nice looking shot through extra cover, and there's a hair round the boundary from Hammond, but he won't get close to it. 4 runs.
Will come in again from this, the C end of the ground, bowling up the slope. He's in on bowls and cut away by Tom Alsop, thrashed away through the offside, and that's going to race away for 4 runs. Well, he's been very good, Tom Alsop, in this innings at waiting for the bad ball.
Here comes actor to Pujara, who runs this one down to third man, and it's going to be 4 runs. I think I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt there. I think he did open the face on that ball rather than it being an edge. Bowls full, and a lovely on drive from Pujara. It's being chased to the boundary, but I think the ball's going to win the race. Oh, it's just hauled back, is it? No.
No, it's gone for
Fielder
4.
signals 4. A lovely on drive from Pujara. And this one's squirted off the outside edge, past second slip.
Around the wicket with a slip on his short leg in bright sunshine. He's in and bowls, and Pujara places beautifully. Going to come in again from the C end. He's in and bowls, and Alsop drives, not where he intended to at all. It's going to run away down towards the third man boundary for 4 runs. Zaffle's got his hands on his head, and a fortuitous boundary for Tom Alsop. He was looking to play that one away through extra cover.
As actors in to Alsop. That one's full, and a lovely on drive, this time from Alsop. I think it's going to go away to the boundary for 4. It is.
Get a glimpse of him at some point later on in the summer. Here's Goodman round the wicket bowling short. This is pulled high up in the air. There are 2 fielders trying to get themselves underneath it, and a diving effort at long leg is successful, and the short ball has worked. Goodman in and bowls. A short ball. Coles dismissively pulls this one over straight mid-wicket. 1 bounce and for 4 runs.
Here is Singh floating in. He's all whippy, and that is clipped into the onside. Pretty square, and fine leg has to run in to field that. The single is up. Pujara gets his 50 with that single.
Essex innings, they felt it was more seam than spin doing the damage. It's just slapped in the air. Oh, that wasn't far off Zafar Gohar, but it was travelling at such a rate.
It's circumspect. It's a bit of left arm. Wow, he's teed off here. That's enormous. That's gone over the tent.
That's not very long hit.
It's not very long, is it? 249 for 3. As Gohar is in and bowls again, and this is flicked through the leg side. Will it go for 4 runs? Yes, it will. That's very well placed. Oh, it was a chance, wasn't it? Let's hit the flesh of Coles. He's in again, Gohar. He's had another go. That's in the air. Is it going to be caught? Yes, it is. It's a lovely catch out there at deep mid-wicket. Rush of blood to the head there from Coles. So Gohar will continue with this slow left arm orthodox. Hop, skip and jump. He's in and bowls. There's a big shout here. Yes, he's been given.
Actor round the wicket to the right-handed Pujara. This is driven off the back foot for 4 runs. Not really where the ball needed to be with this particular field. Last ball of the over. Actor bowls to Pujara, who cuts and cuts for 4.
There's Gohar. In he comes. And bowls. He comes forward and plays that very well with soft hands, John Simpson, and survives. So Sussex 267 for 5.